Hello and welcome to our channel, and welcome again. Here we discuss about DBMS, Database Management System, and my name is Tesu Gaurav Singh. I came with another topic, types of statements and data types in Oracle, and today we will learn about types of statements and data types in Oracle. In previous videos we discussed about the database management system, what is database management system, what is RDBMS, and we discussed basic thing about types of statements. Okay, now in this video we will discuss about types of statements and data types in Oracle. So let's start with types of statements in Oracle. Types of statements are, we earlier discussed, types of statements are: first, DDL command, that stands for data definition language, in which we define the table. Okay, so DDL stands for data definition language. Okay, and we have DML, data manipulation language. DML stands for data manipulation language. And third, data control language. Data control language, that is DCL. We have TCL, transition control language. Transition control language. Okay, and finally DQL, that is data query language. Data query language. So data definition language, in which we can define the table. Okay, so in data definition we define the schema of the table, in which we define the schema of the table. Okay, so whenever we are talking about the schema of the table, that is data definition language. What is basically schema of the table? In schema of the table we define the name of table, we define number of columns, and we define type of columns. Okay, so if we change the name of table, if we change the number of column, if we change the type of column, then everything will be come inside data definition language. So if I want to define the table, type of column and number of column, then it will come inside the data definition language. Okay, so what are the command used in data definition language are: create table, we can create table. Okay, so create, alter, okay, and drop. Okay, create, alter, drop, and rename. If I want to rename the table, then it also come inside the data definition language. Second is data manipulation language. In data manipulation language we can manipulate the database, we can manipulate the table. If we want to insert some values, okay, then table will be updated. Okay, insert some values if I want to update the table, okay, and if I want to delete some rows, then it will come the DML command. Okay, in DML command we talk about the instances of the table. Okay, these are instances of the table. Okay, if I want to define the values of the table, then we use DML command. In DML command we use insert, update and delete. Okay, in DCL command, data control language, we can control the data. Basically database management system or Oracle is distributed management system, so we can create a single table, and single table can be shared through the multiple users. It means multiple user can access the same table, okay, at the same time. Okay, so for like railway reservation system we have, so if railway reservation system provide us table, so they must give some kind of permission so that specific users can access that particular tables. Okay, yeah. Like railway reservation, in railway reservation system, okay, railway reservation IRCTC has different premises. They can control the table as per their requirement, and passengers has also access permission, but they have access permission with different premises. Okay, not every user can access the same table whatever the IRCT is accessing the table. So data control language is very important in terms of database management system. Okay, for data control language we use grant, invoke and revoke. Okay, this command is used to give access permission to the user and take back the access permission from the user. Okay, so we can raise request for any particular table, we can raise request for any database, and administration can invoke and remove the permission as per the requirement. Transition control language, in transition control language we can fix the transition. Transition means we have inserted some values, we have updated some values, we have deleted some values. Okay, so TCL works for DML command, works for DML command. Okay, so basically throughout the day how many DML command I have done, throughout the month or throughout the hours, how many insert, update and deleted command I have been done. Okay, if I want to fix that or I want to undo that command, okay, for that I will use TCL command. If I want to fix all the DML commands throughout the day I have done, then I will use commit command. Okay, for committing the statements, okay, for committing the DML command, for fixing the DML command I use commit command. Okay, and rollback command is used to undo the DML command. Okay, suppose for an hour I have done 5 insertion and 2 updation and 1 deletion, and I want to undo that command. Okay, and so suddenly I found that throughout hours I have done wrong DML command and I want to roll back, I want to come out and I want to undo, then I can use TCL command, and in TCL command I can use rollback. Okay, so if particular I can fix until up to particular point, for that particular point I can use save point. If I don't want to undo all the DML's command, if I want to undo up till some particular point, then I can use save point. We will see all that command in practical approach. Okay, we will see practically implementation of that commands. Okay, so basically commit, rollback and save point is used in TCL command. DQL is used for data query language. If I want to retrieve some data from the database management system, then I will use dql command. For that we use select command. Okay, select command is used to retrieve the data from the database management system. Now come to the types of data in Oracle. How many types of data are there in the Oracle? Okay, so today we will discuss about types of data. Another topic is types of data or data types in Oracle. Okay, so basically we have like in C++ we have integer, character. Okay, likewise we have here numbers. Okay, before discussing the data types in SQL, we must have some rules for defining the table. For defining the table, we can use maximum 30 characters, and it can be A to Z. Okay, for defining the table, we should discuss about the defining the table. For defining the table, we can have max 30 characters. Means table name can have maximum 30 characters. Okay, we can use A to Z or A to Z. Okay, or 0 to 9. Okay, table name has to begin with alphabet. Table name has to begin with alphabet. Okay, special characters are not allowed, but here dollar, hash, underscore are allowed with table name. Okay, reserved word are not allowed in naming the table. Reserved words are not allowed in naming the table. Now types of data types in Oracle. Okay, data types in Oracle, we have character data type. Okay, just like C and C++, Java, Python, we have some data types in Oracle also. Okay, so first we have character data types. Okay, character, it allows any character. Okay, maximum 2000 characters. Allow any character maximum 2000 characters. Okay, character having 1 byte. Okay, number, second data type is number. In Oracle we have data type called number. Allow number only, it allows numbers only. Okay, range from 1 into 10 to power minus 130 to 9.9 to 10 to power 125. Okay, table have 4 to 7 bytes. Okay, character and number are ANSI data types. All other are extra. Okay, so character and number both are ANSI data types. Okay, character and numbers both are ANSI data types defined by ANSI, and remaining are extra defined by Oracle. So we have date data type. We have data type called date, in which we can define the date. Okay, and date is available between we can define any date between 1 1 4 7 1 2 BC to 31 12 9999 AD. Okay, date arithmetic is allowed. Here we can apply date arithmetic. It means I can add to date, I can find the age by subtracting two dates. Okay, date minus date is allowed in date data type. Okay, so if we have one date, date 1, if we have another date, date 2. Okay, so this is, suppose this is today's date and this is date of birth, so I can find the age of any person through date data type. Okay, so date minus date is allowed in Oracle data type. Okay, date is not available between 5th October 1582 AD to 14th October 1582 AD. This date is missing, don't exist, because calendar change from Julian to Gregorian. Okay, in date data type, date and time can be stored together, but not compulsory to enter time also. If you ignore date, then 01 is stored by default. If you ignore month, then current month is stored. Okay, year can't be ignored, we cannot ignore year. So if we ignore the date, 01 be entered by default. If we ignore the month, okay, then current month will be taken, okay, by default. Okay, we can define the date and month also. Another data type is varchar2. Varchar2, what is difference between character and varchar2? Basically character is fixed length and varchar2 is variable length. Okay, varchar2 is variable length. It means what? If I have taken 20 bytes and I am using only 2 bytes of the 20 bytes, then varchar will take only 2 bytes. Okay, remaining 18 bytes will be used by the memory. It is not used by the varchar2. But if we define any variable, if we define any column as character, okay, and it is of 20 bytes and I am using only 2 bytes, then 18 bytes will go wasted. Okay, so if we don't want to waste the memory, if we want to maximum utilization of the memory, we must go for the varchar2. So in our example we will go for varchar2, okay, while creating the table. Okay, character is also used because of two reasons. It is ANSI and it will search fast and execute fast. Okay, so its execution is very fast. Okay, limit 20 of we want to search. Okay, long up to 2 bytes of character. We have long. Another data type is long. Up to 2 GB of character. So in long we can store up to 2 GB of character. GB of character. Okay, row up to 200 bytes. There is another data type called raw. In raw we can store 200 bytes of binary data. Next we have another data type called long raw. Up to 2 GB of binary data. Here we can store up to 2 GB of binary data. Here we can store up to 2 GB of binary data. Okay, it stores photographs, sounds and videos. Here we can store photographs, sounds and videos. Sounds and videos. Here we can store photographs, sounds and videos. So these are the data type we can use in table. No limit of number of rows. Okay, while creating the table we can create n number of rows. Okay, so these are the basic rules we must know before creating the table. Okay, so no limit on number of rows while creating the table. Okay, max 1000 column per table. We can have max 1000 column per table. Okay, and only one long column per table is allowed. Long column per table is allowed in database management system. Now let's see how to create a table with example. Okay, okay, so for creating a table we have command called create table. For creating a table we can create table. Okay, syntax is create table, table name. Here we give name of the table. Okay, what is the syntax? Create table, we give table name whatever we want to give, and we enclose that with opening braces and closing braces with semicolon. Here we will define inside the bracket, I will define number of column and type of column I want to create. Okay, so here we can create table. Okay, and suppose I want to create column EMP number, so I will give EMP number. Okay, and data type, suppose I want to give character, so in that way I can create data types. Okay, character I can define the size. So this is the syntax of creating the table. In creating the table we write create table and name of table, create table, table name, opening parenthesis, closing parenthesis with semicolon, and here we define name of column, this is name of column, and this is type of column, and this is size of column. If I want to define more number of column, then I can use comma, and then after I can write another column. Suppose I want to give ename. Okay, type is varchar 2, and here I can define type. Okay, I want to give 25, then I can use varchar 2. Okay, if I don't want to define more column, then comma is not needed here. Here we are not needed with comma. Okay, so in this way we can create table. Okay, let's take an example with SQL. Okay, so we are connected. Clear screen. Okay, now for creating table we give command create table name. Suppose I want to give emp underscore 1 2 3 4. Okay, so create table emp underscore 1 2 3. So I want to create a table with name emp underscore 1 2 3. Okay, here we have opening parenthesis. Okay, and suppose name of column is, first column is emp number. Okay, emp number, it should be of character, it should be of 4 characters. Okay, then I want to give another column called ename varchar 2. Okay, then give the size 25. Okay, comma, then data type is salary, another column is salary, it types is number 7, 2. Okay, it means of, it will be of its size is of 7 numbers. Okay, and after decimal 2 points. Okay, it will take 2 points after decimals, 2 numbers after decimal. And we have ct varchar 2 Okay, then we have dob with date command. Okay, with data type dob, name of column is dob and type is date. Okay, after that, so after that closing parenthesis and semicolon. Okay, so while creating a table we must take care about these things. Only these are very simple things. Okay, so we have create table emp underscore 1 2 3 4. Okay, these are name of columns, emp number, ename, salary, ct, dob. These are type of columns and these are size of the column. At last we have defined the size of column. Okay, so this in this way we can create a table. After that, press enter button. After pressing enter button, table has been created. So if I want to see the table, what I have to do, select star from tab. Okay, tab is a system table defined by Oracle. This is default table. Okay, in which we can see the number of tables available with us. Okay, so emp underscore 1 2 3 4 is available with us. Okay, so if I want to clear the screen, I can use clear screen. Okay, screen has been cleared. If I want to see the schema of our table, for that I can use desc, describe emp underscore 1 2 3 4. Okay, we have created table emp underscore 1 2 3 4. So we can write desc or whole describe also. We can write describe also. Okay, and here we can see the schema of the table. This is schema of the table, this is name of table emp underscore 1 2 3 4. These are column of the table, emp number, ename, salary, ct and dab. These are types of the column and these are the size of the column. And if I want to see how many values are there in the table, for that I can use select star from emp underscore 1 2 3 4. Okay, semicolon, enter. No rows selected, it means what, this is empty table. No rows selected means this is empty table. emp underscore 1 2 3 4 is an empty table. We didn't inserted any values. This is a blank table, so we have just created schema, we have not created the instances, so this is empty table. Okay, so in this way we can create a table. Okay, and that much is sufficient for today. Okay, in our next video we will go for inserting the values. Okay, so till now, thank you for watching and subscribe my channel, like and share my channel as much you can. Okay, and thank you. In next video we will meet with DML command or some basic DML commands. Okay, then we will study further. Okay, and thank you for watching. Thank you. Namaste.